Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I really hope you enjoyed that last video. I want to thank you again for tuning back in, seeing what we got going on. We're out here in the garage today, and I have my little helper, and I have Condor in with some lifesavers. Now, it's good help is hard to find. You gotta pay them with what you got, I guess. So anyway, moving on from the radiator support, I took the radiator itself and gave it to a professional along with a piece of aluminum, and he's going to make me a fan shroud, get that all done up because everybody's going to see that for sure, so I want that to look nice. A couple things we want to attack today in today's video will definitely be the coil packs. These are all gross and grimy. I'd like to get these cleaned up, get these ready to go on the car, and these ICT billet remote coil bracket system here ought to be able to do that for me. Get all the wires cleaned up, gunked up, make them look as good as I possibly can, but we'll go from there. After I get that done, I want to tackle the fuel system on this car. So this car's been sitting for 12 years, and I really am scared to see what's inside this fuel tank. It's got a saddlebag system, so I've got to check and see what's going on both sides. I've got a neat little scanner to check for that with a light, and hopefully everything is dry in there. I really hope that they ran this thing completely dry and, well, there's just no varnishy, goopy stuff in there. That'd be really good. So if I get these two things done today, that'll be a big plus. I'm kind of waiting on the radiator to come back. Then I'll figure some stuff out. So from here on out, we're going to put some music on. I'm going to put some music on for you guys. And we're just gonna mill about here doing these little jobs, but stuff that needs to get done. So you guys sit back, enjoy the time lapse and music, and we'll catch you guys up here shortly. Alright, so we got these all cleaned up. You can just see my hands here for a reason. Got these all cleaned up, got these things put together. These things went together really nice. Coils are a little bit dirty, but I really felt like I needed to clean them up. But yeah, this is really nice. It fit really well. So, I also hated the way that the wires looked. The tape on it was super gross and held a lot of dirt. And if I ever needed to get into it for some reason at the track or something like that, that would be quite unhandy. So I wanted to clean that up, and I'll show you how I did that here with this set here, just kind of like this, and then this will get covered. But I'll show you kind of how I did that. So I pulled, like I said, I pulled all the stuff off of it, and these are kind of, you know, bent up in an order. So I'll just go ahead and get them plugged in and go from there. This is kind of like the way they naturally went. So I'm kind of assuming this will definitely be the right order. Which I can pin that out later and just double check. So, but also the reason why I wanted to redo that is because these wires come in differently, and like how those were all stretched out. Well, now I've got shorter distances, and it's just, it looked messy, and I can't have that. So anyway, I kind of did this one over here a little bit differently. Kind of wanted to just try and keep it nice and tidy, and I think I'm going to be able to do that. Just trying to figure out what to do here with this wire, because now that I'm looking at it, this is significantly different than what I was just having to deal with. This actually isn't going to require that much work, so I'm kind of very pleased about that. Because on the other one, I brought this one over here, and then I think I looped in. Yeah, that's what happened. I looped it in. I don't think I need to do all that. This one standalone wire here is also getting kind of tricky. So I brought that here, ran that down. Yeah, that's what I did. Alright. So just zip tie, because, you know, zip ties are for racing. Bring it tight, and I'm not putting any real tension on these wires at all, just wanting to keep them kind of tidy and close. Then bring this down here like so. So put a wire tie here. Also, these wire ties, they can just be simply undone, so it's kind of nice. There's a little wire tie action right here. Again, and you don't have to do anything like this, but I don't know, I kind of want it to look good in there. Spend all this time and effort, might as well look good, or, you know, as best as it can. So this one here, do the same thing. It's already coming over, so might as well zip tie that together like so. And then I've got this mess here. I can actually grab all this here with one tie. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just use two to keep it a little closer. I'm going to try and get all this stuff in a loom. I'm going to electrical tape it first and then put a loom over it. And that's just debris, any kind of way to help protect this stuff. The tape that was on it was fiber infused tape, and it was really strong. It did a really good job. Obviously, for this is the coil pack off the 500,000 miles, so these wires have put in definitely enough work, but I think that right there looks a lot more clean. And then we'll just put some loom on it and be good to go. Alright guys, so kind of a, I don't know, useful time lapse on that one maybe, I don't know, but he's turned out really well. Like I said, it's a really good fit before, and I had to restructure the wires anyway and throw in a little extra protection on there. I know it doesn't look the best, but nobody really is going to pay that much attention to it. But anyway, these are going to set in there roughly, kind of thinking I'm going to put one back here on this side of the car maybe. I thought about right here, but I have in the back here on the TA I made my own wires. So here I've got Taylor wires, universal set, so you cut your own, make your own lengths and all this stuff. So I'll have all of that to do on this, and I hate that job. It sucks. Well, with the other wires it sucks, but these hopefully will make it a whole lot better. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next thing, which is supper, and then after supper we're coming back out here for fuel stuff. Alright guys, so like I was saying, since the carpet and interior and all that jazz is out of here, now's the time to jump in on this. I haven't watched any videos or read any instructions or anything, because, you know, why would you? But should be pretty straightforward. The kit came with the swap kit, so it's all meant for the Rx8. So the only thing that I could know that I might need is the fittings to go to AN, but we'll address that later. But the new pump and the new hot wire kit, O-ring, boot, various other little hardware, the spill fill tube, and it looks like evap tube or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure all that out when I get in, but we're here, so we might as well jump into it. Alright guys, so I had to wait a couple days to get the tool to come in to remove this thing. First, I thought it'd be way too expensive to buy tools. Secondly, didn't know they even made one. Thirdly, nowhere around me had one for rent. So hopefully I didn't beat too many of the pieces of plastic off that help grip this tool, but we'll see how it goes. This grips down on the sides. I kind of beat the top ones off, so hopefully there's still enough there. So I'm going to give this a try. Again, this has been on here for a long time, and it's sat for a long time. So we're going to find out if this will work or not. It's gripping harder than I thought. Oh, it's moving. It is moving. Alright guys, so yeah, the tool worked out pretty well. The ring didn't fare so well, actually, mainly because of my ignorance, but hey, it is what it is. So anyway, we're going to pull the pump out of here, Dude, this whole thing is wet. There better not be like a full tank of fuel of this. Oh, it smells bad. It feels like this thing's not gonna come out of here. Come on. I really can't destroy you. I've never smelled gasoline that smelled like this. Something I don't know. Definitely something I am unaware of. Because this should be coming straight out. And it's not. Might have something to do with this. The line going to the other saddle maybe. Let's take his line off right here maybe. Back out of here a little bit so I can see what's up. There's at least half a tank of gas in here. Good thing and bad thing. One, I can see that it's still liquid. Two, it's all got to come out, and that's going to be unfortunate. The whole thing's falling apart on me. Oh my gosh, it's like a full tank. Alright. Also, we have an issue. The way I was planning on running this fuel system and versus how I'm going to be able to do it now isn't going to exactly line up. Alright guys, so it looks more like there's about a half a tank in there, and it's not very transparent at all. It's kind of cloudy. Kind of thinking that maybe it not be a good idea. It's not going to be a good idea to put this through a brand new fuel pump, filter, and the injectors and stuff and get everything clogged up on first startup. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff sucked out and get it cleaned up and get new fuel in it shortly, but go ahead and rebuild the module, the pump module, while I'm at it. So alright, moving on to the next thing. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this video. This is going to be a wrap for this one. I'm going to work on some other stuff, but you'll see this same outfit, same me in another video I'm going to tie right into. So you guys, thank you again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to figure out what everybody kind of wants to see. Also helps me read through the comments if there are any, and be able to maybe improve what I got, improve my techniques on what I'm doing, or if there's better options than what I'm doing, that would be also helpful. I'm open to all forms of criticisms, but I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll check you guys out in the next one.